Hello there, welcome to the Media Coach video tip. Our usual three-part format again this week, our lockdown format, a book to read, a speech to have a look at and think about, and a tip to hopefully improve your speaking. So firstly, the book. It's this. 5-star service, 1-star budget by Michael Heppell, who is a professional speaker from the UK. Very, very good speaker, very, very good book. Okay, the book's basically about customer service. 5-star service, 1-star budget. A lot of good advice in there about customer service, particularly in the leisure sector. But the point of the book, the principle behind the book is that whatever you're being paid, whether it's a large amount, a small amount, or nothing at all, you should always offer your best service. Always do your best, every time, regardless of the fee you're being paid, or if you're being paid no fee at all. Basically, it's always do your best. But it does need a little bit of thinking about. And sometimes we can look at a speech, we can look at an opportunity, we can look at an audience and we can think, oh, I'll just wing it, or this one doesn't matter so much. It does. Every single speech you do matters. It's the most important one you'll ever do. Your last speech is the most important one you'll do. So make sure it's the best speech you can possibly deliver. 5-star service every time. Secondly, a speech to have a think about. And it's a Barack Obama speech. Again, very, very different one from the speech I recommended before. This is his 8th and final speech to the White House Correspondents' Dinner, just before he left the presidency. Now, US presidents, in fact, world leaders in general, don't generally have great comic timing or great writers. And they can't usually deliver a really funny and a hard-hitting speech. But this is one example. It's quite a long speech, about 30 minutes long. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but if you watch anything at all, watch the beginning and watch the end. They're utterly brilliant. And what he does, he pokes fun at himself. He pokes fun at all sorts of issues to do with journalism, but you can tell there's an undercurrent of mutual respect between the audience and him. And the most important thing I want you to have a look at in this speech are what we call the toppers, where he delivers a line and then delivers an apparent aside to somebody else who's up on the platform, to somebody in the audience, or something he's just thought of. They're all well rehearsed, of course. They're practiced, but the timing is so good, they appear to come in the moment. And those toppers can add a lot to your speech. If you can deliver a line and then deliver something, I say almost as an afterthought, that makes the line even funnier or more powerful, it's a great skill to have. Something to look out for in that speech to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And thirdly, a tip to improve your speaking. A lot of people talk about slides, PowerPoint, Keynote, even using video, whatever it is. I like to think about a speech this way. Think about a speech as though you're delivering on the radio, as though people can only hear the words and they can't see you at all. Would you deliver it any differently? Would the content be any different? Would the stories be told any differently? Now then, bring that back to the stage. So imagine you're delivering a speech as though you were delivering it on radio. You will use more powerful descriptions. You will explain exactly what's going on so that people can form the images themselves. So that's the thing to think about. Deliver your speech as though you're delivering it on the radio. 3 things then. 5-star service, 1-star budget by Michael Heppell. Barack Obama's final speech to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And think about your speech as though you're delivering it on the radio. I wish you the very best of luck.